with bodybuilding throughout a lot of people that becoming to an advanced level or bettering yourself through exogenous hormones, pre-workouts, protein powders, food, training, and whatnot, taking things that you really shouldn't be in order to be the best that you can or be better than the next person. And as far as I understand, that's how a lot of them work. For me, I don't plan on competing. I don't plan on beating a whole lot of people. I plan on being in the best shape possible and having more of that superhero physique, so to speak. I'll be honest with you, I'm very scared of taking steroids, and I've definitely considered it and had them put right in front of me as an offer one time. I've taken clenbuterol, Novoldex, and I think that's about it, which I guess those are some pretty dumb drugs to take in my opinion, just for the simple fact that I didn't really see them working. And maybe that's an androgenic response, or maybe I'm just wrong. So a lot of the information that I've gathered through SARMs, which I decided to experiment with, is that they're half as strong as steroids, yet they don't have any side effects. So here's what I'm going to explain. For entertainment purposes only, that's it. I have a stack, and I have no knowledge on these SARMs. And SARMs is selective androgenic receptor modulators. And what they do is they selectively bind to one of your receptors, and they enhance that one receptor without binding to many other things in your body, which is in a sense how steroids work. They bind to receptors, but they also bind to other things that you don't want, which causes, the acne, the enlarged breast tissue, gynecomastia, in other words, or inflamed prostate. So, what I'm taking and what I'm about to take is LGD 4033 and LGD 3303. What does it do? LGD 4033 is known as Ligandrol. Is a selective androgenic receptor that are used in bodybuilding and free steroid alternative. Now, those are keywords that people look for. No side effects. They are used side effect free in steroid alternative. I don't think that's a steroid alternative. I mean, steroids work like steroids. Nothing compares to steroids. Steroids work the way they work, and then SARMs work the way they work. LGD 4033 is used for bulking, and its half-life is like 3 to 4 hours. You have to use it 6 to 8 weeks, 2 to 10 milligrams a day, and you should start seeing results. And from my understanding, the average amount of muscle that a lot of these people have been expecting or have been seeing would be 10 to 12 pounds in about 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know if that's true. LGD was originally developed to treat conditions such as muscle wasting or muscular dystrophy that comes with cancer, illness, and old age. So this is a drug that is used to help with whatever it is that was lost as far as muscle. But then again, this is also being used as something to enhance the muscle. Now, what I think that I could expect from what this is saying is no fat, weight loss actually in fat, but weight gain in muscle. The effects would be, enlargement of the muscles, faster recovery, and other things that should come along with it. Now keep in mind, there's not a lot of information about these SARMs since they are so relatively new, I think back in 2010. LGD 3303. This one is pretty much the same thing. It is a drug in which acts as a selective androgenic receptor modulator with a good oral bioavailability. It is a selective agonist for the androgen receptor, produce functional selectivity with effective discontinuous of anabolic and androgenic effects, acting as partial agonist in androgenic effects, but a full agonist for anabolic effects. So yes, these SARMs are anabolic. But their main purpose is for their healing factors. So treating things, okay, from what I understand, you get a cut on your arm. Your body heals, it regenerates. As far as I understand, that speeds up the process. And that's why the FDA, the companies that make these are trying to get it approved by the FDA, because that's the purpose of SARMs. SARMs are, I guess, used for faster recovery, but can be used to recover muscles faster. So, from what I see, you can use them in pill form, liquid form, and I feel that I should experiment with them for 6 to 8 weeks as a stack. So LGD 4033 and LGD 3303. And these are, again, not as strong as steroids, but have steroid-like effects. LGD 4033 is called Ligandrol and is, I guess, being compared to, I'm sorry if I'm wrong on this, but growth hormone. And then LGD 3303 is being compared to testosterone. LGD 4033 is also being compared as T-ball, or compared to as T-ball. And then, but it's not T-ball or testosterone. They are SARMs. But these are the most comparable. So, that's what SARMs are. Those are what those specific two that I am going to be taking, what they do. I am 190 pounds. So if I gain however much it is with both these SARMs, so 4033 LGD on average is 10 to 12 pounds, plus 3303, which is 10 to 12 pounds. Put them together, what happens? Now I do know you're not supposed to stack them together because your free testosterone could go down really bad. The only time you need to take a PCT, which is post-cycle therapy, is if you're experiencing low testosterone, so lethargy, sex drive, and other things that you know of that come with low testosterone. I do know if you exceed the recommended time that you take with these SARMs, you will need a PCT and things will not come back to normal. As far as I understand, things do come back to normal within the first 2 to 3 weeks. And that's why they're saying PCT is not really, it's up to you if you want to take it or not. It's not really needed. So that's about it. One other thing, I do know where to get them. Sure, some of you might too. To get them, you need to go to Enhanced Athlete, Neuroids, and SARMS, SARMSX.com. So try them out. I'm going to be experimenting with them to inform the people if you should take it or not. This is what I'm doing. See y'all on the next one.